Yeah, hey, how's it going? This Abel?
Yeah, man. This is a big shock to me, man, because I just want to know what's going on.
It is really kind of a coincidence, that I commented on that post, and then you telling me that this was happening to you over in Odessa.
I didn't think anything about it until you said. I was scrolling through your Facebook, and I seen there was somebody with the light on in your attic. And I know if you live in your home, you know what's going on. You're aware. You know what you leave on. You know what you turn off. There's no reason things like that should be happening. And I experienced something similar to that, sir. I really did. And I did not know what was going on. But I think somebody was either living in my attic or they were hiding out in my attic trying to see what I was doing, plotting on the way to kill me.
Uh-huh.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, that video that you got to watch that latest video called Tunnels Under Homes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff, and I've heard about a lot of that stuff. I've even gone out there to Midland, and I've seen that hole that was behind the Home Depot. That was actually, I don't know if they dug another one up or something, but it was by one of those lots, and it was just, nobody knew about it. But they said that hole had something to do with human trafficking.
I know which one you're talking about, and
yeah.
That's about a half block from my home. But that video, wow. I just made it within a day or two ago. Tunnels under, and what it is homeowners that I've documented all over Midland, Odessa, Texas, and other states reporting people in the attic. And there is so many of them, it'll blow you away. And a lot of these, see, when I was ambushed and shot by somebody under my home.
I read that.
Right. Somebody's under my home. Burglar alarms are going off in the attic. I crawled out. God saved my life. I crawled out to survive, and then they called me crazy. Is what happened. Oh, he thinks somebody's in the attic. And
that's exactly what was going on in my house. They just didn't get to kill me.
Right.
Or so they didn't get. I don't know if they were just living up there, if they were watching me, if they were plotting, but somebody was up there, because one time I was in the house. And I heard something up there, and there's a closet. It was a real small house, 1,000 square feet house. It was built in the 50s. Very, very small. A 2-bedroom, kitchen, living room, restroom. If somebody is in there, you know it. You know?
Right, exactly.
You will know. You will feel them. You will hear them. You will know instantly.
Oh, I know.
I'm there hanging out of my house. Next thing I know, I hear some commotion up in the attic. So when I heard that commotion up in the attic, I grabbed my baseball bat. That's all I had at the time. I grabbed my baseball bat and I ran to the attic access, which was a closet by the restroom. And I looked up there, and when I looked up into the attic, there was a light movement, and then they shined it away, and it was just darkness again. When I seen that, I called my friends and I told them, "Hey, bro, somebody's in my attic. Please come over here and help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to call. I've called the cops. They say that I'm fucking crazy. Please just come over here and make sure I'm okay. Nothing happens. Just get me the fuck out of here. Something." But it was something that happened. Well, my friends came, and guess what they said? "Bro, there's nobody here. You're crazy."
Yeah. Well, see, I did, and the thing is these homes are rigged, okay, and so they have an access coming up a modified wall from under the house into the attic, okay, and this is a slab home, so I mean they've gone to some expense to rig a home with hidden access. Not my home, all over the place, and so. Right. This happened here where I thought somebody was at the house. I called my brother and my nephew. They come over with guns. I get I've got all the entrance doors sealed up. Somebody's got to be up there. And then we get up there and nobody's there. And then that's when it first started, you're crazy type crap. And nobody's telling me that this is going on all over the place. I got a dozen addresses in Midland, Odessa of other homeowners reporting people in the attic.
Was this around last year?
No. I shot in 2012, and my first call for somebody in the attic was in 2011. Okay,
wow.
And and then and that's really when it started. It's 2011 when I first, actually 2010, I recognized somebody had been inside my house, because they're only in your attic.
Exactly.
They're only in your attic when you're not there. When you're there, you know.
Exactly. They go into your house and they snoop around and they're seeing what you're up to.
It's like they own it. They got free rent, and they're not paying taxes. They're not paying rent.
They access it. They got access to it whenever you're gone.
Yeah, when it rains, they don't get wet. You know, and here,
that's what was going on. And the thing about that house is it was alone for a lot of time. You know, because I was incarcerated and. My mother left me the house. She moved to Dallas, and I'm out here with it right now too. So, you know, once all that stuff happened, and my little brother passed away in 2019, October 2019, and right before that's when all that stuff was happening. And I remember I would leave my house, and as if I would leave my house, I would look at everything before I walked out, and I completely memorize and know everything the way everything was.
Right.
No cans were knocked over. Nobody was in there. Nobody should have been in there. I left and came back. The cans by the window that I had by the windowsill were knocked over.
Yeah. See, that's what I would see. I would find evidence or proof that they're in our house.
Random little things.
Right.
Yes. And then certain clothes and stuff would go missing. I would be like, man, where's this at? Well, where's this at? And I wouldn't go anywhere. I would be at my house. I would not go anywhere. I would not take anything anywhere. For things to go missing from my house means somebody was going there and taking them.
Right. You know,
I remember, and shortly after that, it was around that time, I left my house, and my buddy called me. I'm not even gone from home for 20 minutes. And my buddy picked me up because I told him, hey, bro, something's going on. I don't know who's here, but come get me, bro. Let's go for a ride. Let's get out of here. I can't figure this shit out. I need to clear my mind. I left with him. As soon as I left with him, 20 minutes later, my other buddy calls me. He's like, hey, bro, I pulled up right here at your house. I seen your messages and stuff, and I get all your phone calls. So he lived pretty close by. So he's like, I came by to your house, and he's like, where are you at? And I'm like, I'm over here with Roland, bro. I'm over here, you know, on the other side of the area, you know, on the complete other side of the area, which was, you know, a few blocks away. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what are you seeing, bro? What's going on? You're at my house. Tell me. And he's like, bro, all your lights are turning off and on. It is all of them. Everything, they're turning like if somebody's up there messing with the wiring, something. I have no clue. He told me that, and when he told me that, I told him, bro, get whatever you have as a weapon and go in there. I told him, go in there. The front door's open. I barely had left in there. Nobody should be there. I told him, nobody. This is one thing that I wanted to see. He told me he went in there. There was nobody there.
Right. Yeah.
They were up in the attic, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, I have a feeling that they would hide under it wasn't a basement, but it was a footing. It was a footing about enough for a crawl space, you know?
Right.
And I know for a fact, there has to be a way to access that house
without being seen.
That footing underground.
Right.
You can either cross through the back of the house, or you can go through a tunnel from far away or whatever.
Right.
And there's a lot of old things underground that people have forgotten about from way back in the day. You know, old tunnels and things that they're just completely forgotten about. I know for a fact that there had to be somebody there in my house. Did I ever see them? No. Did I ever catch them? No. But somebody was in my attic. Everybody says that I'm freaking crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I call modus operandi. That's how they get away with these crimes, and it's a large group of people that are involved. It's a crime ring behind it, and then there's a significant police corruption.